On the last Friday of every month, critical mass happens, and in San Francisco on July 31st, 2009, it happened again as usual. The foot of Market Street is the starting point, and people on their bicycles take their time to gather before the ride begins.
So it is the last Friday of the month, and critical mass is getting ready to kick off. It's a little slow going right now. People are meeting up at 5:30. And they're going to start making their way up Market Street, I believe, and more people are going to join them along the way, and we'll wait and find out what happens.
It seemed like a fairly wide representation of people and backgrounds, and people were generally laid back and friendly, talking and hanging out while getting ready to shove off on the ride. Sometimes these rides there's some civil disobedience that goes on, and last month some small fires were started along the route, but overall things tend to be peaceful. It seemed just like business as usual for the SFPD. They were cool and professional, and their presence was definitely felt, though without being confrontational. It was interesting to see the bicyclists getting ready for their ride and the motorcycle cops getting ready for their own. It was a great day in San Francisco for a bike ride. There's no real leadership that exists for these rides. At one point, everyone just sort of got on their bikes and started riding away. We jammed the streets, clogging traffic. Trains came to a halt, and passengers' faces went blank once they realized they forgot which day of the month it was. Market Street and its side streets surrounding it were virtually shut down, and some motorists were not happy about it at all.
I do mind though, because I think
it's not unusual to have fun with anyone.
Some onlookers looked like they were in various combinations of being confused or amused or angry, and it looked like some really couldn't care less one bit. We headed through the Stockton Tunnel and down into Chinatown and over to the Embarcadero, up through Fisherman's Wharf, and then back through Broadway Tunnel, and eventually down the 1000 block of Lombard Street. Next was back down to Market Street, Civic Center, and eventually on to Mission.
Well, so far this ride has been pretty exhilarating. It's fun to ride with a group of people, maybe 1,000 or so, maybe more, and no serious incidents or anything to speak of. The police have been very cooperative. Everyone's been pretty cooperative. It's been a great vibe overall.
In San Francisco, for BBN3 News, I'm Cameron Jones.